All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this daily forecast for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Tuesday, August 4th. Let's start by looking at the economic calendar here. So we can see that tomorrow we don't have any USD news. Well, we do have JOLTS, which is not really interesting, only orange folder. But we do have some New Zealand dollar news. So maybe some of the New Zealand crosses could be interesting. We'll take a look at that. But overall, tomorrow, I'm not expecting much in terms of volatility. Now, let's look at the charts. Starting with the dollar right here, we got the sting inside the monthly fair value gap, and we are respecting it very, very nicely right now. So yeah, I do like what I'm seeing here. And we also have this 4 hour fair value gap right there. So this is interesting. The dollar to continue higher, trading towards this fair value gap, which is, I believe, it's a weekly fair value gap. No. Oh, it's a daily fair value gap. Sorry, so we can trade towards that daily fair value gap. This one has failed. So yeah, overall higher prices tomorrow here on the dollar. Now let's take a look at the majors, see which one is more interesting. AU does look really good. We got just the tiniest thing possible inside that monthly fair value gap, and we starting going lower. Now, yeah, that could also be very interesting right there. Um, Potentially from this 4 hour fair value gap, this one seems like the one that's going to be retraced back into. This one here, the first one, uh, I don't know. We're still inside that two candle rejection, so it's not too clear right now. But overall, I still think we're going to get a deeper retracement, potentially back into this fair value gap, which is also overlapping with this fair value area right there. Okay. Um, After that, we have EU right here. Let's take a look. Yeah, EU to continue lower is also pretty interesting. We have that 4 hour fair value gap just like we have on the dollar. This does look good as well. Both really interesting so far. Then after that, we have USD Canadian. The only problem I have here on USD Canadian is that we didn't get the sting back inside the fair value gap. So I would take a step back here because this pair could surprise you. Be careful. And USD CHF didn't get that sting. So if I was going to trade the dollar tomorrow, I would definitely take a look at EU or AU, one of the two. But I think, in my opinion, EU is the best looking one right now. Then after that, on gold, massive consolidation today. Price didn't go anywhere. Just that's just not interesting. Uh, Honestly, I don't even know what to say here. Uh, Maybe if we honestly no, let's just wait. This gold has been in a massive consolidation for the past like 2, 3 weeks. So I would want to wait for price to go somewhere, for price to clear up, basically. Silver, same thing. We do want higher prices on both because remember we have a monthly fair value gap up here, so we want to see higher prices, but for now it's not clear. So take a step back here. After that, we have crude oil. So crude oil actually opened with a huge gap to the downside, which honestly really sucks. Um, but right now, I still think we can continue higher. It's just because, again, Trump said something. I think he canceled the planned attacks that he had for this week, and so that's why oil opened with a huge gap to the downside. But overall, we should still see higher prices throughout the week. But right now, just not interesting. Bitcoin, Bitcoin again, just like gold and silver, we want to see higher prices towards this monthly fair value gap. But at the moment, it's just not going anywhere. So take a step back, wait for price to clear up. After that, we have the indices. Well, okay, so the S&P here is very close to a new all-time high, which is very scary. Next target is this right there, this swing high, and then after that, it's the all-time high. So yeah, this is not looking good, I have to admit. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we can sweep this high and then start going lower. We'll have to see what happens. But then if you look at Nasdaq is very far from that new all-time high. And in all honesty, we don't have a fair value gap right there. On Nasdaq, this move higher is very weak, and the on the S&P is very strong. So I'm a little bit 50-50 here on the indices. Again, it's waiting for some more confirmation, and then we'll have a good idea of where price wants to go. Now the crosses, GBP Canadian dollar. Um, what were we expecting here again? Oh yeah, higher prices. Higher prices. This is not too bad. I just don't like this 4-hour fair value gap going against us. Um, Again, I would want to wait a little bit more for some confirmation. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Why did I put this on the interest list? Oh yeah, okay, so lower prices towards this monthly fair value gap. Um, but again, not too clear at the moment. The last 3, 4 candles were not great. So again, it's about waiting here. Euro, New Zealand dollar to continue lower as well. Okay, so we have this daily fair value gap that we got a sting into today, and now we're starting to go lower from it. So yeah, that could be interesting. Potentially a 1 hour so another leg of a 1 hour going lower. This is interesting. This is probably my favorite major crosses right now, targeting this low right there. Yeah, this is not too bad. There could be an opportunity here tomorrow. Keep an eye on this. And finally, GBP Australian dollar. No, this is not. Yeah, we're still in between those two fair value gaps, those monthly fair value gaps. So again, it's about waiting, seeing which one we can reach first. All right, lads. Well, that's it for the forecast. For the crosses, I do like Euro New Zealand dollar to continue lower. This respect that we got right there is very interesting. So yeah, take a look at this. And other than that, I would say it's waiting for pretty much everything except the dollar. The dollar does look good tomorrow, and especially EU to continue lower. So if I was going to trade tomorrow, I would definitely take a look at EU. But all the rest, the metals, crude oil, Bitcoin, the indices, it's all 50-50 right now, still stuck in a consolidation. And price is just not doing coherent things. Okay. So yeah, it's about waiting, and then we'll reassess everything in tomorrow's forecast. So this is it. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. If you can hear, uh, it's very hard out here to get a chill spot to record my forecast. So I apologize for that, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, guys.